Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Welcome to the Game Week 1 mini review. I know Manchester United have yet to play, but we wanted to get this series out regularly on a Monday. And today I'm just going to be looking back at some stats from this weekend from my two custom members area tables. One is going to be looking at players and the other at teams. As always, all these tables are from Fantasy Football Scout, and we encourage you to sign up using the affiliate link in the description below. So we'll try to keep this video short, and this is just me going through some stats from this weekend, something I usually do on a Monday morning anyway, so I thought it would be fun to share the process with you guys, have a look at some numbers, what stands out. Let's go. Let's have first look at some players. Which players took the most shots this weekend? Now, this is for across all positions. We can see Edwards right on top. Edze has taken 5 shots in the box, but I heard on above average that I think at least 5 or 6 of these shots were blocked. So I don't know how much we can read into that, but does imply that Palace attack is taking a little bit. Sheffield United's defense isn't that great. Morris getting 4 shots is encouraging. I know one of the main reasons I didn't go for Joao Pedro is he didn't really have an exit route, but at 5.5, he does look like a good option. And Luton in general were quite attacking. I didn't mind them. Mope took 4 shots in the box, but at 1.35 xg, and to nobody's surprise, he did not find the back of the net. One of the biggest underperformers, probably the biggest, I think, of this weekend. Joao Pedro also took 4 shots, 2 big chances, one of which was, of course, the penalty. Didn't really create much, so just I thought he would be dropping deep a lot. It does look like he's somebody who's taking a lot of shots and getting good quality chances. Definitely a good pick. Jackson's numbers also encouraging. 3 big chances, 0.55 xg. Again, didn't create much, but looked very threatening, ran the channels. Could have scored, denied a couple of times by Allison. One definitely worth monitoring. You could bring him in now, but the problem is I worry about by the end of the transfer window, will he still be the starting centre forward? Very difficult to say. 4 shots in the box for Haaland, just 0.57 xg, one of the biggest overperformers. Bowen, 4 shots in the box, 0.22 xg non penalty. It's not that great. 3 chances created. Let's look at something else. Yep, Jackson was on top for big chances. Isaac also very good on that number. Mope top for XG non-pen. Edward. Solanke 0.98 is not something I expected. West Ham are usually pretty good away, but Solanke did manage to get some good numbers in an attacking Bournemouth team. 6.51 on my watch list. Callum Wilson, of course, big XG, but I think that's down to game state. I don't know how much we can read into that. Top for shots on target in just about, I think, what, 20-30 minutes. Very impressive once again. Despite difficult fixtures, Newcastle options do look interesting, but the problem is knowing who's going to start because both Harvey Barnes and Gordon both look good on the left. Both the strikers looked good as well. So still a bit of an avoid. But if you're willing to go there, very good chances that you will be rewarded. 2 shots on target for Tonali as well. Just 1 chance created. Edze owners were probably the unluckiest this weekend. He had a 0.92 expected goal involvement, 7 chances created, out of which one was a big chance. Very, very unlucky. He's definitely not the bad pick. I think he's probably the only 6.5 who didn't return, but probably the one who should have more so than others. Estupinan numbers absolutely leap off the page. 6 chances created, 2 shots in the box, 0.86 XA. That's the highest this weekend, with only Madison ahead of him with 0.95, who also had 6 chances created and a 1.02 XGI. So yes, you could say that the second assist was a bit lucky, but he definitely deserved to be in the points. Mitoma is another one I think who probably should have gotten a little bit more. 5 chances created, 0.62 XA, but not really much in terms of shooting. Just one shot with only 0.02 XG. Henry, again, my boy shown. 3 chances created, took advantage of Southgate sitting there. Elanga at 5.0 really passed the eye test when he came on. He completely changed the game. When Forest have better fixtures, and if you need of an enabler, I like him much more than somebody like a Garnacho. Right on top, we have Boomer for expected goal involvement. 2 big chances, one of which was a penalty, no chances created. So I guess, yeah, apart from the penalty, he would have like still got about 0.7 point, yeah, still 0.6 XG apart from that. Most of these guys you see are penalty takers on the expected goal involvement column. Madison is definitely on our radar. Game week 3, somebody we should watch out for. Let's have a quick look at the team numbers. Burnley were the poorest attack, but they were also up against the league's best defense, so we can discount that a little bit. Sheffield United again didn't offer much, and I'm finding Luton 0.69 XG quite surprising because I watched the entire Brighton game. Luton were quite attacking. They still created two big chances, took 7 shots in the box. They conceded a lot of chances as well, and they think they will be a fun team to watch. What I liked about them is they had a lot of pacey players, which I think will suit their ability to survive in the Premier League. Again, Arsenal only 0.83, a very slow start from the Gunners, a team that consistently managed 3 plus XG at home last season. West Ham, Forest, again, not much. Let's have a look at the top teams there. Newcastle, 3.41 XG, and that's with about, 9 big chances. That's ridiculous. They only conceded 2 big chances themselves. Brighton, 4.01 XG, including the penalty, 3.22 without. Very good chances, 6 big chances. Only 5 open play goal attempts conceded. Everton is a name I did not expect to see over here in third. I don't know whether that's due to Fulham being a bit loosey goosey or maybe Sean Dyche is going for a more front foot attacking approach. Something we will need to watch as we go along further. No other numbers really stand out in terms of shots or XG. Again, we reviewed Palace's data was very good. We don't know whether that's due to them or Sheffield United being poor. Aston Villa defensively looked a bit ropey. That's how Newcastle created so many chances. Mings going off, I think, was a big blow to them. They're possibly linked with Laporte now, but more teams need to exploit the high line. Apart from this, we need to talk about Ben Chilwell. He took a very attacking position. It's something you won't likely see on a heat map or any feature on this weekend, but he was playing very forward down the left. And while it was more so this weekend because we were playing a back five, I think he's a great option, especially if you own John Stones. If you own Gabriel, we'll talk about it more this week on the pod because I think it's worth giving him one more week. That's about it. We'll have some. Let me know what you guys think of it. This is something experimental I wanted to try, just running through some stats. Hope you guys liked it, and if you like it, we'll definitely do some more for this every week. Thank you.